Hi everyone, it's Lauren from Single Barrel Soaps, and today I am here with my dad.
Hi everybody.
This is Paul, and he is the one behind the scenes that does oh so much for me. My photography, my molds, he just takes all my creativity to the next level. But today, he is going to be designing his own soap, and he is going to be making it. So, you want to tell me your vision, Dad?
No. I was doing fine until I was told I can't stamp it, but...
You can. So we are doing part of the Soap Challenge Club 2020 for our February challenge. And for the photos that we submit for the challenge, you cannot have any sort of stamps on them. Now, stamps are kind of our thing. So what we're going to do is we'll pick some great ones, get some shots, and then we will stamp them after, and then take more photos.
Okay.
So that'll be good.
So of course I made my own stamp.
He hasn't showed it to me yet.
I know, I haven't.
No.
Because I wasn't going to stamp it with a barrel, because I'm making it. It's my stamp.
Yes.
It's my soap.
See what happens?
So, that's the stamp. You can't read it, or maybe you can.
I can't.
But it's also upside down. It says, handcrafted, with love, by a dad. So I got to thinking about this, and instead of saying by your dad, I want it to be generic.
Okay.
For all the dads out there that love their families and their daughters and do stuff for them.
Aww. See, this is the mushy side. Now wait till we actually get to work and we start making it at each other.
Yeah, it'll go sideways real quick.
Really quick.
But what I wanted was a bar of soap that has some sort of like darkness.
Okay.
And then bright spots of lightness pushing it out.
Okay.
To represent dads that just want to wash away, so get it, wash away their family's troubles and sorrows. And when they pick up a bar of soap, they're reminded of it.
Aww.
So that's the concept.
He's so
we'll see if we
sweet.
make it to there.
He's so sweet. Oh, I love you, Dad.
I love you too, baby. So now we just have to design it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so there were options to do two different techniques. There was the drop swirl or pencil lines, and I think we're going with drop swirl. Because that kind of is a little more fluid and we can be a little more creative. Big shock in my household, we got interrupted by one of my kids. That's what happens, the bonus of, having a bunch of kids in the house. So we are now going to flip the camera angle and really put some stuff on paper. Dad is actually much more of a planner than me, which is frightening if you've seen my plans before. So we're going to see how that goes. All right, let's go change camera angles. We'll be back.
Okay.
I'm going to take a picture of this, Dad, because that's pretty awesome. All right. You ready to, we good with the plan?
I think we're good with the plan. I'll go out and get bottles.
All right.
There's a liquor store. I'm sure they'll have several bottles.
Hey, that's a good call.
Yeah. I'm ready.
I'm ready. We're both ready. All right. We are going to go out on our errands. I'm getting kids for nap time. Dad's going to go grab bottles. And we'll be back when it's time to make soap.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be back. Okay, we are back and we are actually going to start prepping. So Dad and I both have gloves on, aprons. He has goggles on. I don't have my goggles on yet. But we're just laying out and starting to mix the colors in my little corn cups. And these are actually compostable.
Cool.
Isn't that cute? All right.
This is as easy as black and white.
Oh, Lord. Oh, the dad jokes. And then I have my, Dad's oils are here. We have not melted butters and added to that because we're just going to steal some of the oils that are already made to add in here, so we're not adding any extra liquid.
That works.
Okay. All right, Mr. Type B over here.
Yep, right. She was thinking about melting the butters and all that. All of a sudden panic is starting to set in a little bit.
Oh,
yeah. Oh no, this soap is really going to be ugly. And the colors aren't going to look right.
It's going to look gorgeous.
Oh,
it doesn't matter. It will. These are really good colors. It's going to look awesome. So this is
But I still want to stick to my concept.
Melted shea butter, cocoa butter, and coconut oil. So pour this into here.
Okay.
And then you're going to scrape it and stir it together.
This is like chemistry. It is chemistry.
And I'm getting some shots of you where I make it dead.
Oh. Yes, for the family album.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's cool.
I need to have you hang out one day and do photos of me while I make soap.
Oh.
Well, nice photos.
You didn't say that too late.
Oh.
No.
All right. I think you're good, Dad. I think it's it.
Okay.
All right. Now mix that up with your spatula. All right. Now, you know what I'm going to have you do before we even add the lye water? I want you to get a feel of the stick blender.
Yep. Okay. But before we do that,
yes,
I need to know where we're going in terms of next steps.
Okay.
So that I can sort of pace myself. I mean, I'm taking my time now and just enjoying the moments.
Okay.
But
so what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you put this in. We're going to practice burping it, which just means
getting the air out.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yep.
And it'll come up. And then this is high, this is low. Just so you feel it. You can't do anything to this. The most you can do is put bubbles in, but we're going to knock the bubbles out when we mix everything. Just so you feel what it's like before we start messing with lye.
Okay, that works.
I would recommend doing it on low. And just take a little longer. And honestly, I mean, technically you could just use a spatula and mix it the whole way without ever touching a stick blender. But for safety's sake, I just feel a little better using a stick blender.
Okay.
We can, if you want to move slower, if you want to stir the colors in with a whisk instead of a stick blender so you have more time for it to move, you can do that.
Okay, let's stop for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to practice stick blender on the non-caustic stuff.
Yeah, that's just oil.
We're going to drop in the caustic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We add lye to water.
Yes.
And not water to lye.
Yes.
Okay, I'm telling you the truth, not lying.
Oh, gosh.
I love that joke.
Oh, it's so bad.
Okay, so we're going to mix it all up.
Right.
Then a proverbial clock starts ticking.
Yes. As soon as you add lye to it, it starts ticking.
And how much time do I have, you think, in general?
Let's go half hour.
Okay.
Dad, worst comes to worst, we get the first layer in with the drop swirl, and the rest we have to spoon in. It's not the end of the world.
But it won't drop.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fine. It will work. So don't worry. Okay, God help us all. That is not the way to comfort you. Okay. Step back from that one. We're going to make it work. All right.
Okay, but then we now have this mixture of lye and butters and oils and toils and troubles.
And then we're going to get it to emulsion. So just
we're going to make it look like mayo.
Right. And then we're going to section it out. And then we're going to add color.
Okay, then we section it out.
And honestly, Dad,
and then we take those colors and put them in.
Yes.
And then we do the tough stuff.
And we add the fragrance oil, and that's when
Oh, the fragrant oil goes into each little one, or only to all of them?
Into each little one.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happens if we put it in before we section it out?
That could put a wrench in it, and that increases your clock. That makes your clock down to here. So if I don't put any fragrance oil in, I just add color, and I don't have it, I just have it in emulsion, you have a lot of time to play. A lot.
Okay.
Like, really, honestly, you could probably fart around for about an hour.
Okay.
Messing with it.
But the minute we add that oil...
Right. Even if it's a really... I don't remember this. I don't remember last time I used it. I think I had a good amount of time. But anytime you add the fragrance oil to it, that kind of ups it.
Okay, so that's why we're going to add some oil to each one of
Right,
these.
and probably the squirt bottles, I won't add fragrance oil to. Because that's just a small amount. It's getting finicky.
Right, because it's all going in the soap anyway.
Right, most of it's going in the base and then the little ones.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
All right, you ready to try the stick blender?
Yeah.
You can leave the spatula in, or you got your bucket. You can put your spatula and all this. And do you want to try taking this off? So you just press this button and it comes out.
Okay.
So just get comfortable with it in the cord. Yeah.
Hello.
That's low.
Yep, that's what you said.
Yep. So put it in and burp it.
Wow.
Yeah. And now hit the blender. Hit the thing. See, this is where my anxiety and type A comes out. I'm like, all right, focus. We got this.
I was burping it.
That's not how you burp it.
That's how I burp you.
I know. So, and you want to have it on a little bit of an angle. There you go. And when we have the lye water in there, you'll see the colors change and the texture change. Okay. Are you ready to add lye? Are you ready to get started? So take a deep breath. Deep face on.
Hey, I'm type B. I'm relaxed. This is cool. Let's have fun.
So I prepared this lye solution actually 2 days ago. So it is very much room temperature. And you just pour it in. I'm going to take the spatula out.
Set it down.
Well, no, you don't. There's lye. All right,
No,
now.
set it down.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
Just pour it in?
Just pour it in. Just pour it down the side. Now come take the bucket away from you. All right, bucket of that line.
Oh, wow. You can see it in there.
Mm-hmm. And burp it, and then just gradually just do a little bit. And you can even just spin your stick blender around.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So to mitigate some of that lye.
So just do, burp it.
I did.
Okay.
I think
Then
so.
press
There's nothing.
low. There you go. And lift up the stick blender a little bit to the top and the bottom. See? Cool, huh?
It is. Sort of like a drop swirl.
And now move the stick blender around a bit. There you go.
Wow, you can feel the suction.
Yeah. And then you can take off the, I'll do a little more. All right, stop with the blend and just stir it around. Now lift up the stick blender and have it just over the thing so you can see the blade kind of. Right here. So you want to see here, does it look like it's breaking at all?
Breaking on it or
right,
around
like,
it?
Does it look like it's separating? No.
No.
So then it's emulsion. So if you feel comfortable, we can start sectioning that out.
Hold on.
Okay. And we're going to mix it more with the colors.
Oh, we are.
So even if it separates, this is not the end of mixing. So I think
But I'm not seeing any breaking at all.
I think you're good.
Okay, so take this
so
off.
take the thing off and then put that one in here. And kind of twist it. There you go. And put it in here. And you can use the spatula to kind of scrape the sides off. You can also just throw the All right, hi everyone, we are back and I'm going to let my dad continue doing everything. So he is going to unmold this and then we'll cut it. So what do you think about the colors so far, Dad?
I'm not sure. They're a little brighter than I had thought. I wanted more conservative colors, but then I can see some darkness in there. So we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Cut it off just any place?
Yeah, that works. So we have already decided to do another rebatch of this. So I've already, yesterday I prepped the lye. I'll be prepping the rest of the ingredients in a little bit, probably after we cut this. But he already wanted to talk about what colors we should do different and all that. And I'm like, wait until you see how these current colors changed.
I was getting a lot of advice from everybody last night of wait, do not do anything. And in my quest to see my vision through.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to slide this out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's okay, I can move this?
Yes. Yeah,
okay, you don't have to worry about the camera angle?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, just perfect. Okay, too much caffeine already.
I know, I don't know how you did that already.
I've been working on it. Oh.
Okay, so you can also, if you need to, tilt it up on its side so this mold's not putting too much pressure on the sliding bottom. There you go.
I feel like that's sort of the magical trick where they cut the assistant in half. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll move that stuff out of the way for you.
Bum, bum, bum.
I like that song.
So do I.
I know.
Okay.
Alright, so now you're just going to peel the edges back carefully and see if it comes away cleanly, which it is. So it's still a slightly warm, but it's not bad, and since it's coming away cleanly, we don't have to worry about it.
Now, for the beginners out there, when I touch the side, I couldn't, well, actually I can tell here.
Yeah.
I could not tell through the wood.
Oh.
Yeah. But here I could tell it's warm.
And so, if you wanted to give it...
Are you feverish?
10 minutes, oh my god.
My little.
10 minutes outside, but this will just give you... It'll be, but I mean, it's obviously, it's solid.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay, now we're going to go forward.
Yeah. And I would have normally probably waited a few more hours, but I want Dad to see the colors so we can make the design plan for his second soap. Today, I'll take this. So.
Oh, it is warm.
Yeah.
It feels like some of my molds.
When you undo, but see, it's coming away clearly from the side.
Yeah.
Cleanly. So you wouldn't, nothing to worry about. And then once we get it out, if you want to take a knife and we'll clean up these edges a little bit.
Sure.
But that was another thing while we do the toothpick.
Now.
Do you get the side, these parts too? Did you get those?
Yeah, I think it did.
Now, put it up on its side.
It's all grown up now.
And then you're just going to push a little bit back from here.
Okay.
And pull them away.
Get your hand away.
All right. It's very hard. We were talking about this after. And it wasn't a control thing that it was so hard for me to watch Dad do this. It was more, it just looked like fun. And I really enjoy making soap. I really just want to play. That looks good. So now you do have to be gentle with the sides.
Yes, I noticed that.
But see, it's pretty good. If you want to lift it like this, I'll pull the mold away. I'm sorry. I have problems. I know.
Stay away.
Oh, my lord. All right, let me get you a knife. Because that's what either of us should have right now.
Yeah, right. Give me a knife. That's probably a pretty... Wow.
And those would be the sample ones.
Oh, the end ones?
The end ones, and that'll be what we test your stamp on.
Aha.
Yep, and then just run along the edge. And once again, I'm taking pictures. Did not realize I had volume on. I apologize. Yeah, I don't think you saw any of the pictures I took yesterday.
No.
I showed them to Mom. She liked them.
No, I saw the one.
Oh, the one doofy one with me?
Of both of us in it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what you think of the colors.
Me too.
That didn't sound excited, Dad, not gonna lie. You need that piece there? So you ready to cut your baby soap? Let me get my, alright, I'm just going to edit all this out. See, you're breaking stuff.
I'm not breaking stuff. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm not
Are you?
ready. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's lined up.
You know, one of the colors we used was Mimosa.
Yes. You want a mimosa now.
Oh, man. Okay, here we go.
All right. Yep, and just nice, steady, same pressure. And then
Actually, it's a little bit harder than I thought it would be.
Oh, you should see ones where I like almost have to get a stool. It's sterile. There
To
you
get
go.
the, now do I lift it back up?
No. So you want to pick the end pieces? You want to try those? See what they look like?
Yeah, but can I hide them from everybody and peek?
No, you have to show your reaction. Show it. That's why you hear me in some of my videos. Oh, isn't this great? Not what I wanted. Yay!
Okay, folks, here we go.
Yeah, we're gonna be honest, Dad. Oh,
here we go. Okay. Any minute now.
I'm gonna take the MPs off.
No, you're not. No, you're not. This is mine. This is mine.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Oh, I like it. It did clump a little bit.
Yeah.
But I liked it up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now just wait. Every single bar will look different.
Oh, cool. Now what do I do with this?
Just put those over on the side, and yeah, just try to have it not in the pile. The rest will have standing up, but those we just leave out.
Okay.
And
Now.
grab it. And then what I do when I take them out is I kind of clean the edge with my finger, and it makes it easier for later. What do you think?
I like it.
What do you think of the colors?
I think I like the dark. The dark is actually dark enough for what I was thinking. The problem was that it did seize up and it didn't do the swirls down here, but it did up here.
It just thickened.
Not seize up,
Yeah.
thicken.
Because seizing is a word, and that's when it goes bad.
Seizing's a word? I didn't know seizing is a word.
And that's so oh my god, I'm getting the caffeine. Getting the caffeine.
Okay, feeling a lot better.
You got like it's snarkier. He's fine now.
Oh, cool.
And we'll have to pick the ones that have the most, like, drop swirly, which I think some of the ones in the middle will.
Right. Now, my lines there, was that because I didn't keep consistent pressure?
No, it's actually probably just more because they couldn't go down far enough. Because everything underneath
No.
thicker.
Those impression lines, the cut lines.
Oh, yeah, no, that just happens.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you did fine. It's because the soap's a little softer. See, that's getting a little more, like, right there.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like pushing away the darkness. Yeah.
Do you like the base color?
I do like the base color. I think I would intermix the base color a little more.
Okay, here. I'm going to stand these up
Okay.
so they don't stick to the table.
Oh,
Because
good.
they're still a little soft.
Now.
And we'll pick 3 to do a little photo shoot for the challenge.
Okay.
And then okay.
I may name them all the bars.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that. Do you want this to be the first small batch release for our new website? Like one of?
Oh, actually, give me my stamp. I want to see if the stamp will work. No, I'm not stamping it.
I know.
Folks.
I know, you just need to measure. I think it should. I mean, it's going to be close, but I think it should.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be right there.
But we'll practice on we can do it on video. We'll practice on the sample bars. What do you think?
I like it.
Good.
I wish the
Maybe just been schmutzing a little wire. We can clean that up later.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, stop touching the base of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about cleaning them up. I'll clean them up later. Yeah, just look at them. Yeah, I would stop doing that because your gloves are getting gunky, Dad.
Oh,
You're just making it gunky. No.
You want to give me new gloves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and so with these, one nice thing that you can always do is once they get a little harder, I'll bevel the sides for pictures.
Yeah, I'd like that.
That's a good one. So start putting aside your 3 favorite that you think for the drop swirl, and those are the ones we'll photograph for the challenge, and then we'll stamp some. Ooh, that's good.
Oh.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Because I got the different colors yellow in there. And then top looks pretty swirly, and we put that. Okay.
Yeah, and you can see where your skewer just went down a little bit.
Yeah.
See, like just those little things can change the design.
Yeah. Oh, it really worked there. I do like the blues. I think this, we do it again, I may almost keep the same. I've changed the yellows maybe a little bit. Okay. I think I'd keep the blues. And, whoops, sorry, guy.
Okay.
But make it more liquid.
Yeah.
Or a lighter trace.
There you go.
How's that? Use that terminology.
That was good.
That's getting there.
It is.
Yeah, no, I don't have an order. I lost the order because
I figured that. We'll look at them again.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't quite. I really wanted to go for that neat symmetry that you see sometimes with the drop swirls. The one that was sampled, though, didn't have that symmetry.
Yeah.
The rainbow drop swirl. This is a cool one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, and you need to name it. What are you going to name this one? Remember, it has to fit on my Scarband.
Has to what?
Like fit on my labels.
Oh, no, I meant individually, like Sam and Joe and...
I figured that one. I meant for the entire batch.
Oh. Look at the little trace of blue in there.
That one's a good one.
This is a good one.
I like that one.
Hey, it looks like the bottom of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Or
Bring
something I've seen. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out which end this was. If it was the beginning end of the pores or the...
I think these were the other end of the pores.
So I was getting more comfortable. And I knew that when...
I could see it because you would get the better like height and it would go in.
Yeah. Oh, look at that line.
Yeah.
What Lauren had suggested to me earlier was to use a slightly different mold that would have... it was shorter.
Yeah.
And I knew it would take me a while when I was pouring to get the rhythm of the pour.
Yeah.
So I wanted that extra space. And looking at these, like, that is cool.
Now, with our second batch, do you think you'll do just as many colors, or maybe not?
I don't know. I think I do.
All right, so we're going to pause.
This is the end piece.
We're going to pause it real quick, Dad. I'm going to clean this up. And then we'll stamp the two end pieces and then figure out what... Because then we still have the rest of the day to stamp the rest.
Okay.
But we'll at least do that on video.
That's cool.
All right, so we will be right back.
And we have to pull...
All right, we are back. And Dad is going to work on his little stamp. And yeah, my kid... It's Sunday morning. All the kids are going nuts, so... And make sure, it's facing the right way.
Okay.
That looks good. All right, hold it close up to the camera so they can see.
And in case you can't read it, it says handcrafted with love by a dad. And it's sort of dedicated to all the dads that love their family and their daughters.
Oh, I love you, Dad.
I love you too.
I like how it turned out. It really turned out well.
Yeah, it did.
What do you think?
I like it. I just have to figure out to get it a little more centered. I had more room than I thought.
Yeah, you did. I'm looking. That turned out really good. Yeah, and you kind of wiggle it just a little bit, make sure it all gets in.
Yeah.
Not enough to make any one part deeper than the other.
Right.
Just enough to get it in there. Oh, hello. There you go.
Yeah, I might have messed up. Well, actually, the stamp came out better. It's just not centered.
But that's why we did the sample pieces.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if you can... See if I can't get the right... That's good.
I think that's good. All right, so we are going to go do a little photo shoot, and we will be back to say a final goodbye.
Yep.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved working with my dad so much. It was so much fun. And here are the soaps. And I will add in a still shot of those with the stamps on at the end so you can really see how cool they look.
They really came out well. Of course, I'm holding it upside down. It goes this way. The stamp actually worked. The bar's a little small for it. But it does say handcrafted with love by a dad. So it is dedicated to all the dads out there who love their families and their daughters and their wives and everybody around them. It's just something to recognize that, so that when you're taking a shower or a bath and you see it, you think about them. And the light to the dark to drive out worries and sorrows. So that was the color scheme. And that's this one.
Yeah.
And it really did sort of blend down. It was actually pretty cool.
It was a good, I think, learning experience.
Absolutely. I will, 2 things to remember. One, when you see all those videos and they're pouring what looks to be soap, it's not soap yet. It's caustic lye. And I can't get over that, because you just see them zipping back and forth and you're thinking, it's really a caustic substance. The other thing you don't realize is it really smells with the oils. I mean, you get that scent is driven home over and over.
Yeah.
But having fun is important. Having fun with your family is even more important.
Oh, I love you, Dad.
Baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. And I'm sure we have another video with him coming up soon.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
day. Bye.